Let's start from like you, Mr. You don't understand, which is Rickard.
I also think Rickard is really overrated.
I don't know why. I think it's Rickard.
Rickard, as always.
Rickard?
Rickard is overrated as well.
I should just go with the meme and say Rickard is overrated.
I think he's a cool guy, but he just have different reasons about different games, and he's trying to discuss about things that don't even make sense, but we probably don't understand. So that's that.
He might be Diamond 2 right now, one trick and kill, but like all his other champs are garbage.
Because every time I see it playing, he ints a bit, just trolling.
He is like, you just don't understand how good he is. At least that's his attitude, and nobody really sees it. He's overrated in his own mind, mostly.
He's a really solid mid laner. He's the mid laner for Brutus Esport. He's a really solid mid laner, don't get me wrong. But I think he's completely overrated.
Overrated is definitely, I would say, get skill shots only.
So Get is extremely overrated. Get more like Get wrecked. See in the finals.
I'm a Coinflip. I'm overrated and underrated.
Bus post from Get Colonized. He's trash, overrated, Coinflip, everything.
I can't really say overrated because like the only high-rated team is Hostile Esports, but I think they're not overrated, they're just fucking broken.
Overrated. Can't say.
And for overrated, I think it's our jungler, GG Born. It's really funny, but I think he's actually overrated, kind of.
I don't know. I think most people that are hyped deserve what they're hyped for.
Someone who is very overrated, Kansai. Like, he's a great player, but he is not losing, but he's also not winning most bot lanes. While he gets all the reward for winning the games.
Even though he has been moved down on the tier list, I would actually try to trash talk Kansai a little bit. Even though I'm learning a lot from him. Like, you want a steady roof on a car if you want the full package, right? But then this man has like, it's a bit of the flexible thing. It's like the roof that you can basically just remove. That's what HT is. It's an incomplete car from time to time, and Kansai is that part which is incomplete. Though of course the support sometimes also coin flips it.
Overrated. Let's go with who's overrated actually. Probably Bathpass.
Yeah, I think Kansai is overrated. I've laned against him. I don't know. It's like you don't necessarily win lane against him, but you also don't lose lane against him. I don't think he punishes that hard for my mistakes. And his team is good, so he doesn't need to carry. So I think it's smart in that sense that he doesn't like try to outperform and maybe fuck up. Just play it safe, team will win anyway. Wouldn't say S tier compared to some other lanes I played.
HC is a team, because it's basically just their jungler, which is just better than every other jungler. And if you have the better jungler, you win 95% of every game.
Overrated, I would probably have to say Bass Post. Judging by that tier list that I'm looking at now, I think Bass Post is very overrated. We played against the Get bot lane and we just completely steamrolled them. And I remember thinking for half of the game, what is Bass Post doing?
For underrated, I would say my AD carry, Jinxie-sama, but that might be a little biased. Like, that guy, a really insane player.
Underrated. Actually, I feel like I know IMA has not been having the greatest season in the EAL. Neither have we. But I think IMA has the potential to be good, and they're getting towards it. And I honestly think they're a bit underrated.
Oh, who I think is underrated? Underrated. I don't actually know, but I think our mid laner, LTN Smoke Master Weed, is pretty underrated.
Underrated, I would say all of CTR and Get, because as teams they play really well together.
Underrated. Nadia Blue from Apes and Suit.
Underrated, I don't have many players who can say underrated. Maybe Q should be A tier.
I had really good fun playing against Get and DFG. They have cool guys, cool friends. We talk about a lot of stuff, and definitely those teams should stay and should play in every season if possible, because it's really fun to play against them and try to win, of course, because we can't make everything for certain, and we can't say we're gonna win all. We're gonna win all, but we can't say that. So
Underrated players, like the first one that comes to my mind is actually Razen. The thing is, he's like the only really outstanding good player in his team, and I think for would be way worse without him.
Underrated, I would say Int. I think Int Valhalla is a really good team. I don't know what happens in certain games to them, but in my experience, I've scrimmed them a few times, and most games I've played against them, they have really good teamwork and an insane jungler.
Underrated is, I would say, it's Free-to-Line.
Underrated HC's jungler.
I know this one's a bit personal, but I think Muffins is very underrated. I feel like she has outperformed the majority of the supports in the league, and for some reason she just doesn't get the credit for it.
Underrated. I think people are still sleeping on Yarnay. Like, he is a very good jungler, he is top tier, but people are still sleeping on him, so I would say Yarnay is underrated.
I'm gonna say underrated. Free the line. I think his wonky champion pool is like weird to play against.
And for a Coinflip player, it's actually me. I think I'm pretty much Coinflip.
I would say junglers. But junglers in general are Coinflip.
Okay, total Coinflip is easy, but I'm not gonna name names because I'm pretty sure he will get tilted.
Coinflip, definitely me. Sometimes I would suck so hard.
And Coinflip is totally my jungle GG1. Sometimes he's so a godlike player and sometimes he's just trolling.
However, if I'd say one player who's literally willing to coin flip at any given point throughout the game, I'd say Zoltar of Get. Zoltar, as a player, is so coin flip heavy. It's unbelievable how much this man, he has like a 4-sided coin, you know? He doesn't even have a 2-sided coin, and he just flips it, but only one side is the correct side, and then you have a 1 in 25, not a 1 in 50 if he gets it right, because he just overforces so hard.
And for Coinflip, oh, it's Black Taco. Black Taco is Coinflip.
Yeah, Black Taco is Coinflip as well.
Coinflip, let's see, who's a total Coinflip? Oh, our jungler, Jarn.
A Coinflip player, Marcus.
And the total Coinflip is Rickard.
Coinflip, Ocean, when he's playing jungle for DFG, and Black Taco. Like, they are so good at invading without the team, and Ocean gets away with it more often than Black Taco, because I think he has better mechanics.
It might be a bit flame, but I think the most Coinflip player in EAL is our jungler.